Dear student, welcome to the class. In this video, we are going to learn about calculation of mean by short method or assumed method. This is the second way of calculating mean when frequency distribution table is given. So in short method, what are the steps we are going to follow? Let us see. Short method of calculating mean is known as assumed mean method. In this method, mean is assumed from the class interval where maximum frequencies are found, and with the help of correction, arithmetic mean is calculated. Here, very important thing we are going to consider is assumed mean. Assumed mean is the mean where maximum frequencies are found in the class interval. So what are the steps involved in calculating mean by short method? Let us see one by one. Step 1. Assume mean as near the center of the distribution as possible, and preferably on the interval containing largest frequency. That is, choose the assumed mean where we can see the maximum frequency. Step 2. Find the deviation of the midpoint of each class interval from the assumed mean in the units of interval. Here important word is coming, deviation. So what is that deviation we will see now, and it is represented by x and calculated using the formula x is equal to x dash minus am divided by I. All the important signs where x represents deviation, x dash midpoint of each class interval, am is called assumed mean, I is size of the class interval, in the third step. So when we consider the formula, deviation of the class interval where we have assumed mean will result in answer as 0. Deviation x should be multiplied by frequency f of each class interval to get fx. After getting fx, in the fourth step, we are going to find out the sum of all the fx, that is summation of fx. In the fifth step, we are finding one new score called as correction score, and it is computed by using the formula sigma fx divided by n, given as, here you can observe, c is equal to sigma fx by n. In the next sixth step, we are going to multiply this c by the size of the class interval to get ci, and this ci is called the score correction. And the last formula we are going to apply is for calculating the actual mean. The actual mean is calculated by using the formula. Here you can see x bar is equal to am plus sigma fx divided by n into I, where sigma is the summation, x bar represents mean, actual mean, am represents assumed mean, plus sigma fx by n, that is called as correction, you can notice here, okay, and I is the size of the class interval. For your reference, one problem is going to be shown in this table. See, calculation of mean by short method. We have class interval and respective frequencies, and we know the way of calculating the midpoint. So after calculating midpoint, we are going to assume the mean, assumed mean here. Why here? Because maximum frequency we are seeing as 12. So in this class interval, what is the midpoint? And this midpoint is 52, is going to be assumed as assumed mean. So after assuming the mean, we are calculating the deviation x using the formula x is equal to x dash minus am divided by I, class interval. So solving each midpoint values in the formula, we are getting the values. Here we can see both plus values and minus values, and very important thing is where we have assumed the mean, that is 52, the deviation is 0 because we have taken assumed mean here only, therefore we get 0 as the answer because x dash is 0 am and x dash is nothing but the same value 52. 52 minus 52 gives 0, hence the value are seen here. Next one is minus values. So after getting the deviations of each class interval, we multiply that by frequency to get frequency deviation. First one, 2 into 4 8, 4 into 12, 4 into 3 12, 7 into 2 14, like that. 3 into minus 4 12. All values are calculated with the formula fx, and summation of all these gives sigma fx is equal to minus 18. Now after getting sigma fx, the correction score is calculated. After correction score is calculated, we are going to apply the formula, that is x bar is equal to am plus sigma fx by n into I. So in the example table, calculation is made 52. This value comes minus 18 divided by 60 into 5. Multiplying this, we will get final answer mean is equal to 50.5. I will show each calculation part in the next videos. Until then,